down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Oh, and he misses it. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. It's a 2-2 game. Williams blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's tagged out as he's stuck off third. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Felipe Vasquez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Into the box now, Anibal Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Steve Garvey will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Robinson. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Now the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Lee Smith enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. So 1-1. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Bohr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Victor Martinez will be next. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Perez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Bohr is retired, and there's one away. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Settling in now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
High and deep to center field. Edmonds looks up. Onto the lawn and gone. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time. 2 out, nobody on. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back.
And we'll have to... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Edmonds. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Martinez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Edmonds is retired, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
The pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Edmonds has it in his sights. 1 down. Now batting. Felipe Vasquez. Gary Sanchez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. In is Christian Yelich. Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, and it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman. Darren O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Now the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Torres has a play, 2 down. So digging in now, Justin Turner has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking that...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Cole Hamels is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for route number 2. Standing in, Justin Bour. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Williams is there, and he brings it in on the warning track. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Comes set with the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Dickerson is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds, who could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. Stepping into the box, Luis Gonzalez. He's set. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Throw goes over to third. The tag, and he is out at third. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, catcher
Rick Big Dog, the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the
Your
ninth.
attention, please. Now pitching, Rick Big Dog.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gonzalez on the move, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Grounded to the right. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Williams is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
Fans, our final line.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It should be a good 3-inning battle royale matchup tonight between the Diablos and the Blue Devils. San Juan will try to stay alive. Next on the show. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Down and away, ball one. Temperature here at the park tonight, a comfy 72 degrees at first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 0-1 on its way. Harper running from first. Turned on down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third. At the plate, David Freese. Luke Jackson, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Hit in the air out to center field. After it is Hicks. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there. And a super play to gun his man. Stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Grandal is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
He's good.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Batting second, the shortstop, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Carter sprinting after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Digging in, Adrian Beltre. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Myers going back to the track to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Tyler Wright will bat next. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Hard hit ball to short. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Here comes the first pitch.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Gary Carter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder, Gary Carter.
First pitch of the at-bat. And it's grounded foul. Nope. And he lays off for ball one. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. So stepping in, Marwin Gonzalez. Yusmeiro Petit, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zobrist is there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on it. Digging in now, Max Kepler.
Leading off for the Blue Devils,